Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy G Marcus TV, back with a brand new video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, as you guys know, I'm doing the Power Book 2 episode review and recap, episode number 8, and this episode is entitled Drug Related. Let's get straight to it. So it starts off at court with Tariq is facing trial for the murder of Detective Ramirez and Professor Jabari. So the cop who is with Saxe, Miss Sullivan, she is tearing Tariq apart. She's just on some like, yo, I know that they're gonna say that, oh, he's a black man and they just being like wrongfully accused, this and that. She basically eliminated McClane's playbook, what he usually does. For some reason, the juries, like, they're not really believing her. Like, they wasn't really digging the story. So when it was David's turn to represent Tariq, he made your boy look good. He was just like, he's a straight A student. He tried to get custody of his sister. Like, he was making the dude look really, really, really good. And the jury was just looking like, how is it possible? If he's straight A student, all this, like, why would he murder a cop and his professor? So she had a recording where he basically knew what was going on, knew what was going to happen to Professor Jabari. So everybody's just confused, like, wiretap, like, recording, like, what the hell is going on? So they came to the stand and the judge was just like, they can't play that tape, so the witness has to come forward. And of course, as you guys know, the witness is Lauren, Tariq's girlfriend. So Effie and Brayden was gonna buy some new coke from a new connect. It's this white boy. Brayden was just ready about to buy the coke, and Effie tries it, which is really funny. I've not seen this in Power in a long time, but she actually tested the drugs by tasting it, and she said it was not good. So she basically shut the boy down. So Ghost's lawyer, which is in charge of his will and everything, visits Tariq, and Tariq's like, yo, why you keep popping up when things bad happen? Like, my father sent you to just follow me? And he was like, nah, he just let Tariq know that basically Yasmin has been adopted by new parents, and Ghost, which is his father that he killed, was just like, no, well, like, if there's no family member that's available, then yes, she has to be adopted. The records have to be sealed. No one cannot know about her whereabouts. Shout out to your boy Ghost. Like, that man is calling shots from the grave. So she's basically in some witness protection type of shit. So of course your boy McClane told Tariq that it's really looking bad for him. The fact that they got a witness and all that. Like, it literally is not looking good for your boy. And Tariq has to cough up the money or else he is not representing him. So you know that boy Tariq is tight. So Mecca calls Monet. He has an engagement ring for her. He wants to basically propose. He calls her while she was talking to Diane, so she goes in another room to talk, and she's basically saying, yo, don't call me, don't, you know, stop me, basically. It's just like, yo, it's not happening, it's not going down. And she, like an idiot, says his name. So who is listening? Of course, Diane is listening, so you know that is not bad. So she hears the name and she puts two and two together, like, yo, she's around with dude. Same time when Mega's on the phone, Kane comes in and he kind of has a little glimpse. He sees the wedding ring a little bit. I'm not sure if he actually sees the engagement ring or not, but he has a little glimpse. He sees that he's up to something. So Mecca basically just shoos him away, continues the call, and then that was it. So Diane did her own investigation. She went into all the Monet. So she goes into all of her stuff, and she finds a Bible, a Ezekiel Bible, and it has Zeke's picture inside of it. Zeke's picture as a baby, and in the back of the picture, it has Zeke's name on it. So she's like, what the hell is going on? So she calls for his birth certificate, and they saying, what year are you talking about? And she's confused, like, what year? With no money to pay your boy Davis, the whole crew get together, which is Tariq and his crew, Monet and her crew. So they all meet up, and then basically Tariq comes up with a plan to basically rob Mecca for the money. They're very reluctant about it, but they decide to do it. They feel like it's a good idea to rob your boy Mecca. Because of course he cut the supply. He's not giving the supply to Kane no more, Monet, anybody. He's just giving it straight to Lorenzo. Tariq goes to see Davis, and he has the tape on his laptop of Lauren basically setting up Tariq. So he's basically saying he can't do it. So I'm thinking it's one of those things where it's just like, all right, I need my money for you to actually listen to this tape. Nope, it's some shit where it's just like, okay, I cannot do this because I could get screwed, this and that. So what does he do? He leaves the room so Tariq can listen to the recording. Damn, he's a son of a... Tariq plays the tape. Of course, he finds out it's Lauren, so he is pissed. Very, very, very upset. So he leaves the room, and of course, Cooper Saxe is right behind him. He's like, yo, it seems like you just listened to your girlfriend snitch on you, rat on you. Cooper Saxe is basically telling him to chill. He's like, how the hell am I supposed to chill? Tariq is hot. Saxe is just like, yo, stay away from her. Don't do it. Stay away from her and the professor, because he accidentally let it out that the professor was behind it also. So you know your boy Tariq is hot. So your boy Saxe ends up with Miss Sullivan again, and this time the sex is not as good. She's not really feeling the sex like that. He even goes to kiss her and she gets tight that he kissed her. Basically, it's just like, yeah, we're just calm down. As they're talking about the case, the cop figures out that McClane played the tape for Tariq. Cooper Saxe is trying not to be direct, that he did do. He's trying not to be direct, but the cop figures it out and kicks his out. So the cop is really pissed off because, of course, they were not supposed to let Tariq hear that damn tape. So the cop immediately calls Milgram while she's inside teaching. So Milgram leaves to take the call, and as she goes to take the call, Tariq leaves too. So she takes the call and the cop lets her know what went down. The cop lets her know what went down. So her being concerned and worried, she goes straight to Lauren's room. And who's in Lauren's room? Your boy Tariq. Now this scene right here, they really beefed this scene up to be like, yo, she's about to die. It's not looking too good. It was very intense. So Tariq is talking to her. It was just like, basically she needs to lie because it's not going to be the first time she lied. Basically to protect Lauren's, because Tariq was just like, yo, I do not want Lauren to die. But you doing that, you sending her up to set me up, that's not really good. Because Tariq is telling her to take the stand. So she kept it real. She was just like, yo, if I take the stand, I'm going to let them know you had a motive to kill Jabari. Basically, back off. From the time you see Tariq inside the room, leave. Like, what the hell you staying inside the room for? They made her character dumb. The heist is here now. So what they did was they let the power out of the building. So as the power goes out, they all go to see what's going on. Kane is the chef and it's Mecca. Mecca gets a call that the stash house is being hit. Like, you know, they're getting robbed at the stash house. So they go to see what's going on. But Kane leaves the door open. I'm like, oh damn. So Brayden is with Guap, Drew, and Effie. They're running around together. Brayden is able to get them in because he's talking. He's making a whole big scene at the person at the front desk, which allowed them to get in. Drew, of course, as you guys don't know from the last season, like they have a little history. Drew and Lil Guap, they have a little history, a little bad history. You got to go back to season 1 to see what that is. But Drew wanted to pull the trigger on Lil Guap. So as they're going up the stairs, you know, Guap is talking and Guap says, yo, he appreciated how Drew was holding shit down. He gave him a gold grill and he gave him a whole lot of cash. Of course, Drew is not. Drew was about to kill him, so I'm thinking he's about to die just like that. Nope. As he puts the gun on him, 10 seconds, Lil Guap hits the gun out of his hand and they get into a crazy fight. The fight was good. I'm happy that it happened the way it happened. Drew gets him on the floor and is choking him and he's like, yo, you do not have it in you. So what he ends up doing is choking his ass out. He choked him to death. The scene was intense. It was crazy because he's sweating and shit. He has that crazy look on his face. Great scene. So Drew goes back to the apartment and he's trying to get the stuff or whatever. He gets this big bag that has a whole bunch of stuff in it and he gets the engagement ring that Mecca was going to use to propose to Monet. But who comes in? Your boy Chef comes in. Drew hides and everything. He texts Kane like, yo, there's somebody here. What the f? The hiding spot that Drew was in, Chef was about to enter it. So as Chef was about to enter it, your boy Kane came in and saved the day. And Drew was able to get away clean. So now everybody's at the dinner table. The whole Tejada family is there. So Monet is just like, yo, where were you? Like, you know, you wasn't at Zeke's game. But Diane was actually at Tariq's trial. So Monet basically was tired, was pissed off, was just like, yo, basically told her like, yo, you know, you was f***ing Tariq. Because earlier on, Monet went inside of her stuff and she found a whole bunch of condoms. So she put 2 and 2 together and she realized that, yeah, Diana is Tariq. So she puts her on blast with that. So then after that, whoo, that's when it really hit the fan. Your boy Kane ratted on Drew, let them know that he did not kill his boyfriend, which was a real big no-no. Diane tells how Kane, he switched the coat to sugar. It was a whole bunch of mess. Like everybody's secrets got exposed. And of course, the main secret that got exposed, Diane said that basically Monet is another guy. She even said the guy's name, which is Dante. And Monet is going crazy. So as she's about to come and slap the shit out of her, Kane grabs her up, is like, you know, chill, tries to, you know, he stops it. Then she let it be known that Monet is Zeke's father. Zeke was more concerned about his age difference because on the birth certificate, because she dropped the birth certificate on the table. So Zeke is supposed to be 19 years old, but he's actually 23 because she lied on the birth certificate. So Zeke is more concerned about his basketball because he's not supposed to be that age going into basketball. So Monet was like, yo, I'm gonna kill you. Like, she was really hot. And she keeps it real. She tells the family that, yes, she is Zeke's mom. Lorenzo, he's tight, of course, and he tells Monet, yo, I think you need to leave. So it goes to court now. Carrie takes the stand after talking to Miss Sullivan, letting her know that, yeah, she'll take the stand because Professor Jabari talked about the novel that he was writing, and he talked about it a whole lot. So she was like, why the hell didn't you tell me? So they put her on the stand, and she made it clear that Tariq had motive to kill Jabari. But your boy Davis MacLean tore her ass up on that stand. It was a great, great scene. He talked about how she him, how she Zeke, how she the detective on the case, Mr. Whitman, how she Jabari, tore her apart. The jury is just there looking at her like, oh my god. Like, he made her seem like the biggest whore on earth. Like, and he was just like, well, how long you think it's gonna be for you to still have your job as professor? So, Mecca, Kane, and the chef, they ended up killing the whole bloodline of the GTG boys. So after that, Mecca's just like, yo, there's a rat in the house. You know, Mecca says, okay, so now we gotta get rid of the mole. So he ends up killing Chef, thinking it was Chef that actually set him up, which was like, ah, damn. That's probably the most loyal to you in your whole circle. You killed him? Damn. Crazy, because we knew Kane was gonna die. But Kane walks away with a big ass smirk on his face, and Mecca, as Kane is walking away, kind of sense a little something like. So Effie and Tyree, they had like a little small little heart-to-heart, nothing a little crazy, but she just basically said how she did not like Lauren. She even called Lauren Vanessa Hustable. It was hilarious as shit. For you guys that don't know, that's one of the daughters from the Cosby Show. They end up talking about things, you know, regular shit, and they end up, of course, having sex, but there was no sex scene. But it was a real cool scene. Nothing too special. So now we are at the end. Of course, Monet is trying to figure out where the hell is Zeke, because, you know, she left the house, so she's calling Zeke, and Zeke's not picking up his phone. So it cuts to Professor Milgram. Zeke texts her and was like, yo, I want to see you. Can I come over? And she says, sure, come over. This is via text message. So after she said that, you know, it's cool to come over, her boss calls her, which is the dean of the school, and says, yo, I would like for you to come in a little early. So you guys know what that means. She's about to get fired. Right after that, who pops up? Your girl Monet pops up. You think that they're about to have a heart-to-heart, because they did have a heart-to-heart. Professor Milgram basically said that how she basically lost her whole job, she lost her life. Basically, everything is going down the drain for her. So Monet just said she lost the whole family. Monet says that if Zeke knows he can run back to you, he will never come back to me. So it's a little intense scene. The scene cuts, so your boy Zeke comes over and the door is already open. And what does he see? He sees Professor Milgram hanging from the freaking ceiling. I said, oh shit. So that was the end of the episode, but I would say that this was a really good ass episode. This was a solid 10. I loved the episode. And the thing I liked about it too, it's just like, it's funny because you think that's gonna get traced to somebody else. It's like, no, if Monet has her hanging from the ceiling, they're gonna just say that she committed suicide. You just lost your job, you look like a criminal. You might never get a job again that's actually good. I was not expecting your boy Chef to die. That was like, wow. Like, he killed this man. That's like his right-hand man. Like, the way Drew killed freaking Wild, that was crazy. Like, it wasn't no regular kill. Like, he choked the man out. I mean, I'm really sad they killed my girl. It is what it is. But guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And your boy will be back with brand new material every single week. So, love you guys. Thank you guys for watching me. Thank you guys for supporting me. You guys have a great one. It's your boy signing off.
Got it. That's a wrap.